Students can cleverly utilize ChatGPT to solve academic challenges and, in turn, help them succeed in their studies. The ChatGPT can also save time and effort for the students when they put it to use. In today's video, I'll be sharing the top 10 clever ways students can use ChatGPT to excel in academics in 2023. So, if you're seeking ways students can utilize ChatGPT, you've come to the perfect place. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more intriguing videos like this, and be sure to watch this video to the end. Without further ado, let's dive into it. 10. Discussion prompts. Students can utilize ChatGPT to develop their discussion starters based on a book, subject, historical event, idea, etc. They might be able to swiftly come up with intriguing questions for talks on various subjects thanks to this. This may be especially useful if each student could gain from a different prompt. It is uncommon for professors to have the time to develop unique questions for each student, but this technology might make it possible. When I requested it to produce discussion questions about the poem, Yet Do I Marvel by County Cullen, which I had previously read and discussed with my study, it came up with some knowledge-level inquiries that seemed superfluous and several thought-provoking inquiries that I had not previously considered. ChatGPT might save a ton of time in the initial step of producing prompts for students, though I would advise previewing and modifying all questions before providing them to students to ensure they meet your specific needs. This resource could be used by students in any group project where it would be beneficial to have predetermined discussion starters. 9. Multiple choice questions. Students frequently spend a lot of effort creating well-written multiple-choice questions with answer options when studying. Multiple-choice questions based on vocabulary or other factual questions can be swiftly generated by ChatGPT. When making Kahoot games, tests, or practice problems for students, this might be useful. 8. Generating examples. For students to better understand a subject or idea, ChatGPT can produce a variety of examples as well as additional practice opportunities. I discovered that it could produce a list of examples to practice using the formula, as well as examples to show how various mathematical formulas could be applied. Additionally, it produced sentences to demonstrate literary devices in action and the proper use of specialized language. Finally, I requested it to come up with a list of historical instances of successful protests, and it was able to provide precise, in-depth examples. I then requested more instances, and I received 4 distinct ones in response. 7. Adapting for a specific audience. ChatGPT can modify text for various age groups. If pupils are having trouble grasping the concept, this may be very useful with complex themes. The student might request that ChatGPT clarify it for a younger audience, or they could just restate it and provide different examples. I experimented with this a few times, asking it to explain difficult concepts to my second-grade brother, and I was astounded by the outcomes. 6. Writing feedback. As part of the revising and editing process, ChatGPT can offer insightful input on students' writing, especially if there isn't enough time to give each student their feedback. When I entered various pieces of student writing that had been submitted to me this year, it was able to provide detailed feedback on grammar, suggestions for structuring improvements, instances where more clarification was required, and circumstances where using shorter sentences would increase readability. Additionally, consistency was tested. For instance, it flagged numerous instances of improper use of semicolons and errors with subject-verb agreement when I used it to assess a student's essay on Night by Elie Wiesel. A different article recommended adding more details to support the main thesis and offered options for other wording that might make the essay more understandable. Overall, it was a useful tool for giving specific criticism. I can see using this tool during the revising and editing process, perhaps by showing students how to use it to collect feedback specifically related to a given assignment. With varying amounts of writing assistance at home and school, this could improve equity for all of the students involved. 5. Clarifying concepts. Numerous ideas are explained in ChatGPT, which could benefit students by giving them in-depth explanations. This can be particularly useful for homework assignments or other circumstances where an instructor is not readily available to address inquiries. I spent a lot of time asking questions and discovered that it may clarify a variety of grammatical, mathematical, scientific, and historical notions. For instance, it described the various circumstances in which a semicolon or comma should be used, provided examples for determining a line slope, and clarified the distinction between mitosis and meiosis. 4. Language translation. The potential for using OpenAI Chatgpt model as a tool for text translation between languages exists. The model could be used by students learning a new language to translate things written in a foreign language into their language because it can recognize and generate numerous languages. For instance, a student learning Spanish might utilize Chatgpt to translate a Spanish language article or textbook into English so that they can read and comprehend the content more easily. In addition, Chatgpt can be used to provide real-time translation during language lessons or conversation practice, enabling students to interact with speakers of the target language. This can enhance the learning experience for languages by offering capabilities for accurate and accessible translation, which can aid students in better comprehending and interacting with foreign language resources. 3. Personalized learning. The Chatgpt paradigm from OpenAI enables students to receive personalized learning experiences. This could entail creating educational resources and content that are tailored to a student's unique interests, skills, and learning goals. According to a student's responses to previous questions or their progress in a course, Chatgpt, for instance, may be used to generate personalized practice questions or assignments for them. According to their remarks and progress, Chatgpt may also be used to give students feedback that is specifically suited to them. This could help to make sure that students are given the right amount of challenge and material that they find interesting and relevant. 2. Research assistance. By providing pertinent content and sources on a given topic, the Chatgpt model created by OpenAI has the potential to be used as a tool to help students conduct research. A student might enter their study topic into Chatgpt, for instance, and the model would then produce a list of pertinent articles, books, or websites for the student to use as research sources. The student might then utilize this list as the starting point for their investigation, and Chatgpt may keep providing new ideas and information while the student conducts their research. By giving students access to current, accurate, and pertinent material and sources, Chatgpt can enhance the research procedure. 1. Writing assistance. The Chatgpt model from OpenAI has the potential to be employed as a tool to aid students in developing their writing abilities. Students may utilize Chatgpt to construct outlines, compose drafts of articles, and brainstorm ideas by utilizing its capacity to comprehend and produce genuine language. A student might enter their topic or thesis statement into Chatgpt, for instance, and the model might then produce a list of potential ideas or instructions for the essay. This list might then be used by the student to decide on a topic and draft an essay outline. A draft of the essay might also be produced using Chatgpt if the student entered their outline into that program instead. After that, the student may utilize this draft as a springboard for their writing, and Chatgpt could offer recommendations for edits or enhancements. All of the information you have learned about Chatgpt up to this point is accurate, including its amazing capacity to create essays from scratch in a flash and its capacity for natural-sounding conversation. If you haven't already jumped on the Chatgpt bandwagon, now is the moment. The AI chatbot has more applications than you might realize. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell to watch more videos like this. While you're here, click one of the 2 other videos on your screen to watch. See you later.